Hello! Oh, that was a bit high. Level's too high. Hello! Welcome to episode 2 of my Let Us Play of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. In episode 1, we saw level 1, where we controlled a bunch of people, and I got confused as to the exact nature of Nicholas Brendan's crime. You'll be pleased to know that I have done some research, not into his criminal background, but into how to play the game. So it should be a bit smoother than the last one. I also found out what Kakistos is. Kakistos is some sort of master vampire, what was slain by Faith. The other Slayer, killed him. And so...
Long time no see.
The hell's that?
How's tricks?
I just worked out what Kakistos is. No, what's a Sid?
I know. You haven't been the same since I left.
Bloody hell. It's not one thing, it's another. Anyway.
Lovely. You're still a class act.
What happened? Oh yeah. So Kakistos is back from the dead. So Xander and the two witches went to do a spell. Giles went to research and have a nice bit of Battenberg. And Buffy is going through the cemetery. Kakistos. So that stays a master vampire of some description. According to the Buffy wiki. Please read it, it's genius. I love him. Neckbeards aplenty. So we're back in the mix. So I see I've got the camera corrected this time. So I've been reading the manual. And apparently there's a dodge. If you... Oh, what I don't doing there with the thing. Oh, that's a good move, wasn't it? I don't have any spikes for some reason. I've got to pick some off the ground. They don't give me any to start with, which is weird. There's a dodge move. If you do the lock on and then press circle, you dodge out the way. So he can see me get him ass kicked again. Sneak him. Good job. What else? Now, I read in the manual there's a move where you can throw the stake. So I'm going to try that a little bit. And you'll notice that Buffy's got this really cute thing where she doesn't attack the enemy. Like, if you start a combo, you'll just continue that combo in the direction you're facing. So even if you're pressing left and attack, like I was just then, you'll keep just attacking at a random... let's check it out. Eat it. You'll just keep attacking in the same direction. So I've got some stakes. I've got my shovel. Let's have a look around, see what's going on in the graveyard or cemetery, as they call it. Can we open these doors?
Little pigs.
Okay, not that one. That's it. It's handy, this spade stroke shovel. It's good. What am I doing? I don't want to do that for. So much easier with the shovel. There you go. There it is. Select. Good. Remember, kids, it's left and right on the D-pad and up to select.
They just don't make them like they used to.
They don't make them like they used to. Ain't that true, sister? I mean, look at this gem. 14 years on, we haven't progressed a jot.
Not the way.
Okay, what else did I didn't do any actual research about Buffy lore, though, so all the things I said earlier. Oh, it's in the manual! Right. I'm not actually playing this. I mean, I am playing it, but I'm talking. I'm watching me play it, played back, and I'm talking over it because I think that's the best way to do it. Or is it? I don't know. But this is really me playing, and this is really me talking afterwards, watching it. Anyway, right. According to the manual, in the supporting cast section, Kakistos was a vampire of such great age that his features had altered over the years to reflect the demon within.
Just what I was looking for.
To the extent that Kakistos had hooves. That's wacky. Kakistos killed Faith's Watcher, but during that battle, Faith scarred him before fleeing to Sunnydale. Alright. Kakistos followed her seeking revenge. When the two faced each other in final battle, Faith dusted him. So, there you go. So you would have just seen there was a sliding object puzzle a la Resident Evil series, which was nice. But I didn't like the way it told you to do that. I mean, it presented you with the puzzle and how to do it. It was kind of annoying. So yeah, I could have worked that out for myself. Thanks, so it's nice of you. Wait, is Sid in the manual? Hang on, let's look at Sid in the manual as well. Do 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 do.
And since
no.
I can't walk through walls, let's try something else.
No, it's playable. You can be Sid. Oh wow, right, what's a Sid? Right, Sid the dummy. Sid is actually the spirit of a demon hunter. Who, again, look, I'll take a break from it. Look, it's telling me how to play the game. You know, don't tell your daddy how to fuck. Sorry, language, but is that my first rodeo? Sid is actually the spirit of a demon hunter who many years ago was imprisoned in the body of a ventriloquist's dummy. On a mission to track down and destroy the Brotherhood of Seven. What's that? He succeeded with Buffy's help. What? Tracking them down or killing them? His soul passed from the world. Buffy and her friends assumed, well, did they now? To assume is to make an ass of you and me. Lesson learned there. Buffy and her friends assumed that he had moved on to his final reward. They were wrong. So that's that. What's happening here? Oh yeah, weapons break over time and become shafts. I like that one. And then they become stakes if you break them down further, which is quite annoying. Yeah, anyway, so back to what's happening in the game. So, still trudging through the graveyard there. Got some vamps. Oh, and the blue bar, right? Underneath the purple bar is your health. And the blue bar is, it's like attack, power, and multiplier, but there's no score. So in truth, it's pointless. But in theory, it's supposed to charge up like special attacks. Come on, girl. That's a sweet little spin kick. That cost me some my blue bar. That's it. Have him. Kick him. Oh, how did I fall down getting hit in the shin? Kick him. So the problem here is because I haven't got a decent weapon, I've got to use the shaft. Or the spikes. And neither of those are particularly good whence dealing with zombies. You know, some sort of pattern there, just knock them about the head and then stamping on them. That will serve me well throughout this entire section.
Never mind. I'll find another way.
So you see earlier, did I find a piece of sundial? Again, that's also a classic Resident Evil trope. Is that the right word? Trope? What's a trope? Anyway, it's what they have in Resident Evil. You know, like trophies and emblems, that sort of thing.
Great. Now if I could just find a cute doctor.
A cute doctor? How very sexist. Men can be objects too. Yes, right, you want equality, ladies. It works both ways. It's a double-edged sword! It's a bit much. Yeah. So, this level is a lot of wandering around and trying locked doors. Ah, so that one we can go in. I just don't know how. Maybe there's a clue in this one. Oh, I can go in it. Ah, look, more sundial. Look at these guys dead first. Yep, stab, crunch. Oh, you cheeky minx. Stompy stomp.
Careless. somebody could fall on this and get hurt.
I could do
Or I
that.
could
That's
just hurry the process along.
yeah, that too. Anything tucked away in the tombs here? What's that weird squatting she's doing? It's weird. Has anyone ever seen? Have you ever seen Stomp? Have you that? It was a big about 15 years ago. That stage show where they made what is optimistically called music using household rubbish and waste. Like they'd bang dustbin lids and Tupperware containers, and it was supposed to be music. Do you remember that? Do you see it? I think I saw it on Blue Peter. It's just noise, wasn't it? It's noise. Buffy, the vampire. I'm at some sort of church here. It's a sundial, right? So put my bits on. 1, 2.
But there's still pieces missing. Did I mention I'm not in the mood for puzzles?
Me too, sweet cheeks. But
Looks like one more piece
them's the
might do it.
breaks. We play the hand we're dealt, flower. There's me dodging there, blocking attacks. Just stomp him. Actually in a bit of trouble here. That's alright. Yes. It's me just kicking some gravestones over there. Remember, that is a crime. Teens. You're thinking of doing that. Teens. If anyone teens are watching this. This is what we used to do when we were your age. We used to watch this on television. Not like you kids now with your, I don't know, heroines and, I don't know, play rape. I don't know what kids do today. Harrowing things. Harrowing. A skins party still a thing. Having a skins party. Do you still do that, kids? Do you do that? Don't know. I'm out of touch. They're not playing games anymore though, which is interesting. The amount of kids playing games is well, real games. I mean, you know, that shit on mobiles doesn't count. Because, as I've told you before, you will listen. Mobile games are utterly valueless, and shame on you for playing. Now I can't remember where to go here. I couldn't remember when I played this bit where the door opened, but it was back here. It was the one she said, "Oh, this one's locked. I must find another way," which is weird because it's quite far away. The sundial is in the next area, but the door opens in this area. It's a bit incongruous. Stabby, stab, stab, stabby, stab, stab, and he's inexplicably got a key, which is good. There's another amazing instance of this later on in the level. It defies any logic. It's quite incredible. And you see there, I broke my shaft, and it's left me with a little stubby stake, which I can't use because I've got too many. Too many stakes. Such is my life. Too many stakes. Posing there. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, this is me. I'm just trying to throw it. I was trying to practice stake. Wait, seriously? Manual again. Right. Right, now. Right, yeah. Right 2 plus triangle. Throw a stake at your enemy. That's what I was just doing. You cannot do it. You cannot. Yeah. Someone lied. Locked doors there. I'm in a church. Right, please no, I'm in a church. Which makes the next event nonsensical and weird. And if you'll notice something, look. Apparently, the vicar was expecting vampires because he had a medkit and some stakes behind the altar. Good lad. Yeah, it's a church. Vampires aren't allowed in churches, right? Any Buffy fans? Can you verify that for me? Look at that. I tried to throw on those woody bits there. I want to see if I can kill someone doing that. I thought it might look cool, but I can't do it. It's really hard. Yeah, that too. Grabby grab. Doesn't work when there's no one there. I like the way this guy's just waiting for me. That's very polite of him. Trying to bum rush me. He's having a wait. Good lad. Oh, there's your reward. Oh, see that blocking? Skills. Stomp. Stomp is like ding, 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 but like with like, you know, plastic bags going in the background. Nonsense, isn't it? Nonsense. Sit out of that while you're down there, son. So as you can see, I still don't know what I'm doing. There's nowhere to go. All the doors are locked.
What's with the security around here?
So I make my way outside the church. Hopefully. Oh no, there's still one. There's still a. Oh, you got me good there. Yeah, see, I don't know what triggers the bluey glowy. It just seems to happen.
But you were really good.
Oh, cutscene.
Hi. Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, fancy indeed. You shouldn't be here. It's a church, house of the Lord. In Excelsior's day. I don't know what that means. Get him. You notice that the combat is quite repetitive, and I'm bored at this point. And that's right, I was trying to cycle weapons. Trying to do some serious damage with the holy water there. Light him up! Ooh, yeah, belter. It's like insta-death, but it's costly, because you only get one go. Well, per bottle. Oh, go on, throw him on the things. Son of a... Like, the only way I can do that is if he's standing on the spikes, runs towards me, and I throw him back on the spikes. That's the only way you can use the broken scenery. It's quite annoying. For me, at least. Here we are, going underneath the church, which has got an inexplicably large cellar, basement, dungeon. Call it what you will. Nice little jump there, mate. I really wish I had some weapons here, because I'm kind of done. There are loads of combos, but they don't do anything, really. X square X, XXX, XX square, it doesn't really do anything. Like, look at all these. And the timing's really weird. Like, you can't just go, like God of War, you can't go tap, tap, tap. You gotta go like tap, animation, tap, animation again. It's very, very strange. I think it's a token gesture, to be honest, because, yeah, spiders! They're new. It's a new thing, spiders. Acid! Spitting spiders. Sibilants. Ah. Stompy stomp stomp. Kick. Oh, I kicked the camera. See that? It's pretty sweet, wasn't it? You know what? In 2017, that would have been like an achievement. I'd have got a little.
Door, but this one looks pretty rotten.
But it's not on the PlayStation 3 or 4. Which is sad.
Apparently.
Is there enough Buffy love for a 2017 HD upgrade for this? I can guarantee you no. So don't bother commenting on that. I saved you the bother. You're welcome. It's quite annoying when they're down like that. They're quite hard to hit. It's quite unsporting. The way they flail at your ankles while you roundhouse kick at nothing. It's quite annoying. I found out like chests, you can crack them open and these count as secrets. If you remember in part 1, I didn't get a single secret. Because I didn't smash any boxes or anything or go anywhere off the beaten track. But in this stage I do! Nice, isn't it? Ah, you see, I've got it now. We're all sorted out. Now this room, this was a bit of a challenge for me actually, because on my TV, this room was super dark. And I could not see a pag at all. So if you see me wandering around like a silly Billy, that's why. I couldn't work out where I was supposed to go, because it was so dark. Gamma correction was a little bit iffy to say the least. So I'm dispatching these zombies with relative ease. It's good. Stabby stab stab. Here I am, trying to look for a doorway or something to break, like those other earlier mausoleums. Had breakable walls. Get him! Get him! I mean, how much negative health has he got there, son of a bitch?
They just don't make them like they used to.
There you go. So I couldn't quite work out what I was supposed to do. Get in there. Doesn't do anything. Is that a door? Can I climb up there? Let's try the door. Oh, it's not a door. You tricked me. Oh, you cheeky. You sarky git. What there is, though. Yeah, there are these things.
Crypt. I might be able to use it to jump to that ledge up there.
That's not a crypt. Don't have to pull off, pull. There you go. Look at that mad squat again. Go on, Buffy, up you hop. There you go. Haul yourself up there. Haul it up. You can see there's another one to the right, and I can't transfer, which means if there are two routes in a game, and one route is the obvious way to go, then the other route, guaranteed treasure, pickups, items, that sort of thing. So, you know, always backtrack. Don't be afraid to explore a little bit when you're playing your games, kids. I mean, I know these days, your Call of Duties, go in a straight line, shooting those brown fellows in the face. But if you like your real games, you have to do a bit of exploring, a bit of work in there. And don't give me that. Oh, but in Call of Duty, you have to find a dossier and other items of that nature. It's not the same, is it? Because it's like in the room to the left of the straight line you're walking in. So don't give me that. Again, I was playing games before you were born. It's true as well. I'm gonna light these boys up. Nah. Now get ready for a surprise. There's a mad bat thing. Apropos of nothing. Like, where did it come from? Why is it here? No fanfare. Oh, there's a new enemy in the game now, I guess. Quite tough. But dust them all the same. Now, this is quite good, because this is definitely a secret area. And look what I found. A sword. And look, do you notice anything special? Do you see anything unique about this weapon? Oh, and do you notice anything about me falling 24 feet and just walking it off? That's right, kids. The sword has no health bar. It never breaks. Look at that. I can wail on these mofos all I want. But it's really good. The only downside is, like, you have to switch from your sword to spike to kill the guys, right? And you've got to switch back. And you'll notice later on, the order of items in your inventory is randomized. So you can have it, so spike, and then the next one to the left, the next item to the left is your sword, and you'll select it. And your spike, and then it'll be like 4 items to the right, wherever your sword is now. It's really, really annoying. They should have like a, you know, a switchback facility. Look at him blocking, bitch. Right, switch to spike, right, and then, oh, that was easy. See, that's when it's just one click right, and then up to get the sword back. Can't go in there, buff is restricted. Learn to read. So yeah, for some reason, the church has its own acid processing plant, which is good. You know, I think, you know, because no one goes to churches anymore, we may as well find some sort of use for them. And I think, you know, sewage processing, yeah, not bad, why not? Look at it go! That's so weird. Why are her legs so open?
The steam pipe's busted. Can't get through.
You're right, you can't. It's alright, because there's no damage from falling. No fall damage, which is great. So, earlier, I found a, what's it? A valve thing. Handle, if you will. Well, yeah, using it in just in thin air, that is quite useless. Where can I put it? On here. No, it wasn't on there, was it? Wasn't down here either, was it? No. This is another interesting point about this game. It highlights items to pick up, but not where to use items. Like here, like nowadays, the glowing valve handle would have been linked to the glowing valve stem, which is interesting. Like you've got 50% glowing, and it doesn't. So it's got to work it out for yourself, which is all right, I suppose. Go back up the ladder here. Quite a slow climber. Get comfy. But now we are definitely in some sort of treatment plant. So just to clarify, the cemetery and church have their own sewage processing. Look at this one! With his horns on his back. That's metal. And look, it's another toy. But this one has. Look, it's got a health bar. So, at some point,
Great. Now if I could just find a cute doctor.
she keeps saying the same three things. This is very common. This is 14 years old. You know, it's how it was back then. Handful of set phrases to, you know, keep disk space. Gonna try out my axe for a bit. Why I don't keep the sword, I don't know, because, like I said, it doesn't do anything. See, flashing lights, switch on the wall, classic. And the generator switched off. Oh, we've been doing this for 14 years. There's still power to the generator. I just played Gears of War 4, and the exact same thing happened.
We gotta get in the elevator. Oh my god. There is no power to the elevator. We have to switch on the generator.
And that was quite a lengthy and boring bit of Gears of War 4. We played Gears of War 4. It just ends. It just ends. Like, you're playing it, and it's like...
I guess we'll wrap this up in the sequel.
And you're like, what? Credits. Anyway, alright, back to Buffy. It's true, though. Gears of War 4. I don't know. I don't understand.
The bridge controls aren't working.
They never are, Flower. Otherwise, the game would be about 10 minutes long. It's weird how far we haven't come in game design. Because all these same things are still happening now. But then, what else can you do, though?
But this one has a
Is this an example of artificially extending playtime by having arbitrary item-based activities? Or is it just literally just to break up the monotony of... Try that again. Break up the monotony of square, 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 triangle, square, 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 cross. It is on. Because, like I said, I've seen the first 4 seasons, sure, why not? The first 4 seasons of Buffy. And there were no fuses or generators in any of those. Maybe it's something that happens later on in the series. Maybe it's a series 6 or 7. Is the generator episode. So there we are. I've rearranged the bridge. I'll reiterate. Above us is a church and a cemetery. Above this cavernous sewer. Look at him, there he goes. So it does a lot of damage though, the battle axe. I think it does more damage than the sword, but the sword's faster. It's the classic dilemma, innit? Do you have the heavy, slow-moving but powerful axe, or the nimble but less effective sword? It's well, you know, you can argue all day long, can't you? What to do? Yeah, it's good. Compromises. So here I am now. Right. The graveyard is directly connected to the sewage plant. So I'll also point out the only way in and out of that sewage plant is through a church's creepy dungeon or a crypt. Just imagine that. Oh, cutscene. No, not cutscene. No, oh, that's weird. Imagine that, like, you've got to go and do some much needed maintenance on the sewage line, and you've got to go through a crypt. And I had to break into that. Who designed that? Yeah, I didn't think that through, did they? When they built Sunnydale. Is it Sunnydale or Sunnyvale? Hang on. Oh, this is me trying to find my weapon. Look, where the hell's it gone? So annoying. Hang on a second. We'll just assume it's Sunnydale, because I can't be asked to look in there. It is Sunnydale, according to the back of the box. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. It's great. Now, that's what just came through. I am a giddy goat. So, yeah. What else is there to say about Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Apparently, not the way.
Apparently, there are 2 phrases Buffy uses when she's met with a locked door.
Excellent. You can never have too many of these.
Truth. Alright. Now, if you look at that gravestone, says
You know what?
Plunkett.
It's good to be me.
I got very excited because I thought it said Plinkett. It was, of course, you know, the second
It's locked,
greatest
but there's light
internet
coming from inside.
critique.
There has to be a way in.
After, of course, our Lord and Saviour,
I don't see a handle.
Fitz
Must have
Thistlewitz,
some kind of funky
who
lock
is
trigger.
a genius, a sadly missed genius. Come back, also given. So yeah, so there's that crypt back there I can't get into.
Common sense to stay dead this time.
There's a sweet cat machine there.
A grave excavator. But it looks
Excavator.
like the cemetery man took his
Oh, this is it! Genius, right? So I need the cemetery operator's key, right? The guy who works. Oh. Broke it. I need his key. I need the ignition key, right? So that's what I need, the ignition key. Now, to get into this crypt, I have to work out that somehow operates a secret door.
Can't ever
Right.
just
I mean,
guess.
you can see there's an emblem of a bird, so I guess that kind of makes some sense. So I found the hidden switch. I've gone through the hidden door. The camera got locked here. I couldn't swing it around. It's quite annoying. The camera's a solid object, which is weird, and it's on like a
You know what?
like
Good
a.
to be me.
It's like it's on a rod between you and where the camera is, and it can't go certain places. Which is very, like it was in a vase. So before the cemetery guy went home last night, he put that in a vase, and then locked the secret tomb, and then set the eagle opening mechanism, and then just went home and kissed his ugly wife. She might not be ugly. I don't know why I said that. I got a bit embittered against the cemetery worker there.
Whoa. Now I see why you need a special license for this kind of thing.
You do. Should be 2 C's though. But I'll let you. You're American, you can't help it. Smashing. You see what I did there? Another save point, that's good. Another zombie, yeah, it's getting a bit old. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stump. Good old girl. I can't remember, is there much left of this? I can't remember what's left to do. Yeah, that's me trying to smash that. I thought there were some hidden goodies. But it's pointless because I've already maxed out. I've got 5 health kits, 5 hellfire, 5 holy waters. I don't need them because there's not much challenge.
Locked.
And I got my sweet. See the skill, the strat, the winning strat here is to weaken them both and then switch to spikes. Just see, where'd you get that from? They can just set you on fire now. That's a new thing. No one bothers to tell you about. Thank you, Sierra, and who else made this game? I've already forgotten who made it. Sierra published it. I know that much. There he is, coming out. And you can't attack them while they're animating. You got to wait till they're fully out and shambling towards you, and you can attack them. Unlike them, they can attack me while I'm animating. Which is quite annoying. Yep, slashy slash slash. Get a few more power-ups. I think I might be low on stakes. There you go, back up to full complement there. Yeah, that's right, Buffy. You tell them. Keep jabbering away to yourself like a mental patient.
Never mind. I'll find another way.
Yeah, you will. Things that can pass through walls, I'll find another way. What's the one?
Just don't make them like they used to.
They just don't make them like they used to. It does get a bit old. And there are like 17 levels. Like, my plan was to do levels 2 and 3 together, but this level alone took 40 minutes. Now, don't judge me. You're any better. I've seen you play. I've seen you with your Frogger high score of 17. Get out. I was trying all the doors. I was being, being an explorer. I wanted to find things.
They're so fragile.
And I found a sword, so I was right in the end, wasn't I?
Locked.
It's locked. That's right. Get him. See the camera again, doing whatever the hell it wants. It's quite frustrating.
Hopefully you'll have the common sense to stay dead this time.
There you go. So again, telling you how to play the game. Now I wonder, instead of having it as... See that? I'm in the air, I paused, put my sword away, and then clung onto the ledge. Great. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so could that have been done visually? Could there have been sort of visual cue rather than overtly telling it on the screen? Like, could we have used a colour scheme or I don't know, because things like The Last of Us and Mirror's Edge, particularly Mirror's Edge, there's a definite visual language to the game where it gives you a slight change in hue, or in the case of Mirror's Edge, red. Things that are red you can jump on and cling on to. They do this in Last of Us with yellow. It's very clever because it's quite subtle. Like there'll be like police tape or like just some paint or like a yellow banister, for example. That will tell you you can jump up and hang off at this area. So rather than the game be like, hey, you know you can jump up there, right? They could have, I don't know. They could have broken a corner off to make it, give it the visual aesthetic of a staircase. That would have been a visual cue, wouldn't it? That would have been better. You have the classic, there are cobwebs there, I'm going to need fire. Because fire is the only way to defeat cobwebs.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Another save point there. So again, right, to navigate. So if your granddad is buried in the first cemetery plot, and your great aunt Ethel is buried in this one, you've got to go through a church, through a sewage treatment plant, through these catacombs, do this torch trick, and then you can go visit Auntie Ethel. I mean, you could drive around, but it's effort, isn't it? Got content with traffic and finding a space. Right. That's Kakistos. Who should be dead. Faith killed him, according to the manual. Talk. Yeah, a lot of talking, mate. Yay, zombies.
But you know I'm gonna dust your ugly carcass eventually.
Yeah, I think I will. And you, Slayers,
Uh-huh.
you can decide what's more important.
Ah.
Catching me
Uh-huh.
or stopping the spell before it resurrects all of the dead in this bone.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? Da-da-da-dun!
Oh my god, no. Mom.
Mom! Oh my god, Mom. Oh my god, Mom. Look at him running away. Whee! Cheekbones. Alright, Flower. Where you been? Why would he be sleeping in a graveyard? And it's because that's a blue sky up there, right? It doesn't mean it's daytime now. Is it dawn? Yeah, imagine that. Imagine if like Buffy's mum came back to life and you had to cut her head off. I mean, that would have been unexpected. Right. Now, in the television show, wasn't Spike indirectly responsible? If I remember correctly, and I do, always, didn't Buffy's mother die of blood clot? She's all she could speak. Really useful. A blood clot, or like an aneurysm or something, that was brought on by like an earlier trauma, such as when Spike attacked her and drained her a little bit, just to mess with Buffy. Because back in the day, Spike was cool before becoming a little bitch. As you can see, he's pretty useless. I've got to keep rescuing him. But in all fairness, he's doing it barehanded. I've got this level 30 sword of armor. Doesn't take any resistance damage. It's limited armor. So we've got to destroy the spell now. So he's putting up a good job of fighting back. I don't know why it takes so long. I don't know what we're adding here. There you go. Just check on Buffy's mom. See she's alright there. Oh no, cutscene. No.
What's going on around here, Buffy? I don't
Nice,
know.
nice. Just talking over each other there. What's going on? But I don't know. Oof. That's that. Hang on a minute. Right, in the last one, I was an expert. In this one, I'm a slayer. Which is better? Which is better? A slayer or an expert? I found all the secrets though. That's quite good, isn't it? Lots more unlocked. Amber Benson interview. Multiplayer. Can you imagine a multiplayer on this? Oh my sweet lord. It's going to be a winner. A chicken dinner. That's quite fun, isn't it? I wonder what happens next. Let's have a look. Loading. Loading. I could cut these out. I could edit these. But then you wouldn't get to hear me go loading. Every time it comes up, so I don't want to deprive you of that. Oh, character change. There's Xander and the two ladies doing their magic. Yeah.
Well, that was bracing. Not to criticize my favorite witches, but was there supposed to be something besides...
Oh yeah, they're trying to find out if Kakistos is really dead. I guess this is where they killed him in the TV series. Oh, who's this?
My.
Ethan Rain.
Quiet, boy.
Ethan Rain! Who or what the heck is an Ethan Rain? Putting the effort in there. Thanks, Alison Hannigan. Really good job. Look at the state of this. Is she supposed to be resisting? Is this supposed to be like panicking, trying to get herself free? It looks like she's having like a seizure. That's amazing. Oh my god, this stuff's going to be so sweet. Still there, look. Just roll. You know, just roll to your right and continue rolling.
This isn't my doing. I only want
No?
what I came for.
What do you want? What is it you want? He wants a shirtlet, jeans wearing Gollum party. And who doesn't? What's happening here? Why are they stealing that one? Why is no one doing anything to help? Go on, Willow, with your magic. A little nap there. Don't worry, don't chase them or anything. There's only 3 of them. I mean, you could quite easily defeat them all. Then there wouldn't be a game, would there? Just stand there watching. Good idea. Both of you, just watch.
I don't like the look of this.
All right.
Business.
Wait. Think, Willow, think.
Let me
Mhm.
get those people out of here. I'll
Alright.
track Ethan, get Tara back, and meet you outside.
Yeah, just stand there talking about it. That's good. I mean, she's dead, isn't she? She's dead.
Good plan.
Those little shirtless dudes are currently wearing her skin and using her skull as a latrine. We can only assume. Look at there she is. I'm gonna help her. It's all right. I've come to save you. Oh, there's vampires. Wait, what?
No! Get me off this machine!
Just climb out. You're not restrained in any way, shape, or form. Oh, what's happened there? Oh. Oh. I think that's enough for now, innit? See you in a little bit, and we'll do part 2. No, 3. Oh yeah. No, wait. Before we go, let's check on the extras I've unlocked so far. You thought you were free of it, didn't you? You thought you were free of this horror, but no. No, we're going to look at what extras I've unlocked. And then you can go. Only then are you allowed to stop watching this video. What we got so far. If I remember, we had the photos, and so that was already unlocked. We watched a bit of that. There's Joss there. Cheekbones. So I haven't got that one. Got that one. What is she wearing? What's that on her head? She's quirky, isn't she? She's quirky. Quirky. I bet she likes aspirational phrases set to sunsets. She's the person that's on Facebook like, not feeling it today. And then 30 mates have to go, oh, what's up, hun? What's up, hun? You okay, hun? And she's like, oh. That's it. It's quite a bitter episode. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching.